I don't even know where to start there, lads and lasses. Newcastle United 4, Leeds United 3. It's ended at St James's Park. What a game we have literally just witnessed. I mean, we've probably produced one of the best, most ridiculous games out there, and probably one of the craziest games we've seen at St James's Park in a long, long time. We've beaten Leeds 4-3, and we didn't lead once, but we kept popping goals back. We kept coming back into it, and then 102 minutes, Harvey Barnes steps up and gets the winning goal of the game in a 7-goal thriller. An absolutely crazy, crazy game. Like I say, I don't even know where to start, because literally looking at that game, there was so much that went on in it. We scored very, very early through Fabian Shaw. And I think, to be honest, it really should have counted that goal. And then, it was disallowed for some reason, when it was quite obvious to me. I thought that the goalkeeper had dropped the ball. There was no, interference from Shaw on the goalkeeper. So for me, it should have really stood, that goal. But it got choked off. And then, we're seeing, we'll go through the game. And then we're seeing, Leeds take the lead in the game. 32nd minute, Aronson making it 1-0. 36th minute, we're seeing Barnes tapping in to make it 1-1. 45th +5, we're seeing Calvert-Lewin get a penalty, which really shouldn't have been a penalty, because there was no way Mali Chow could have moved his arm. His arm was in between Calvert-Lewin's legs, so I don't see where there was any way, Mali Chow would be able to move his arm there. So that really shouldn't have been given as a penalty. Very, very soft penalty, but it was given. Calvert-Lewin stepped up, he took it, put Leeds in the lead, and then we went in at half-time, of course, 2-1 down. And 54th minute, we're seeing Joe Linton pop up with a header, make it 2-2. Aronson again, 79th minute, make it 3-2 to Leeds. And then 91st minute, we're seeing Bruno popping one in from the penalty spot, of course, and a rightful penalty. Aronson handling it inside the area. That had to go to VAR, obviously, which they literally debated for ages on if it was a penalty or not. It was obviously a penalty. Everybody could see it was. It was clear as day that was a penalty. And thankfully we got it. Bruno stepped up from the spot, 91st minute, puts it in, makes it 3-3. And then 90 +12, after 10 minutes added on time, plus 3 substitutes by Leeds, in the 10 minutes added on time, so extra time had to be added for them subs. And 90 +12, we'll see Harvey Barnes once again being the hero and banging in the winning goal of the game. And it just absolutely, if St James's Park had a roof on it, the roof was going to be absolutely blown off. The atmosphere, you could hear it just blasting through. And Sky had it turned down, I've got to say, but you could hear the atmosphere coming through of St James's Park. So I can't imagine what it was to be like, in there. I've been in a few times when things like that have happened, and it's always a really, really great moment. And I'm just really happy to see that we have come out on the other side of this game as the winners, because looking at the way the reffing decisions were in that game, I mean, we can laugh at it now because we've got the win. But, I mean, that result doesn't come down as a win, or we don't come away with, at least a point out of that game. I'm going to be pissed at the fact that that referee has made so many errors, so many easy decisions that he could have made in the game that, would have been more equal, more neutral, down the middle, less one-sided, and it would have been a better game for it. But he was so one-sided. He cost so many decisions in the game. He made so many very poor, easy calls in the game as well that, you know, could have easily cost us that game, but we've come away from the game thankfully due to our determination, effort, grit, passion, and sheer will to come out on top, and we've done it. We've come away from the game 4-3 winners today against Leeds at St James's Park, and when, you know, that win was dedicated to Kevin Keegan, who at this moment in time is going through some absolutely horrible stuff, as you've seen, or as you'll have seen online, you know, about KK. And I just hope, you know, KK comes out on the other side of what he's battling right now. Everybody's behind him, everybody's united with him and praying for him, you know, and supporting him in this fight that he's going through right now with the cancer diagnosis that he's been given. And that win tonight is dedicated to KK. It's dedicated to Little Joe, who's had a horrible week as well, with some, you know, really disgusting comments that have been made about him, racial comments that have been made about him. So that win is also dedicated to Little Joe tonight as well, and to, you know, a lot of other people out there that are going through some really bad things right now in the Newcastle United fan base. And, you know, we wish Fabian Shaw all the best as well. Hopefully, you know, that isn't as bad as it looked. It didn't look very good, to be honest. It looked like, you know, Shaw's maybe going to be missing quite a bit of the season now, if not the rest of the season. So it doesn't look very good at all. I really think Calvert-Lewin should have been seen a red for that, but, you know, Michael Salisbury was never going to do that. He doesn't have the balls to do that. He doesn't have the spine to do that. And we're seeing that by so many of the dodgy decisions that he made throughout that game. But we've got the win. Newcastle United are now in 6th place in the league, and we are now only a point away from 5th place and 2 points away from 4th place in the league. So we've got every chance of still getting that Champions League football with 17 games left to play in the league. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. As always, remember, hit like, share, subscribe to the channel. And who was your man of the match from that game? I know it's probably going to be tough, but let us know down in the comments below. And also, what was your standout moment? I know there's going to be probably a lot of people that'll say the Harvey Barnes goal, but other than the Harvey Barnes goal, what was the standout moment in that game? What do you think, you know, could have been done in that game by the referee, Salisbury, that could have, you know, made that result a little less hard to achieve in that game tonight? Let us know down in the comments below. Till next time, I'll see you all later, and how well, lads.